Hello everybody and welcome to the Lightkeeper. Alone on a remote island, we're tasked with keeping a lighthouse. But the horrific events that claim the lives of previous keepers still whisper through the air. Each day the line between reality and delusion fades, and something in the dark is waiting for the last keeper. You can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Well, maybe if it wasn't so bright. Dark Phobia Games presents August 21st, 1925, Southern Icelandic waters.
I came here for the work.
Oh. Voice acting.
Thought distance would drown the past.
Thought distant?
I was wrong.
They seem okay.
The ones who came before me, their faces said more than words ever could. Maybe they're just tired. I don't know. Or maybe something worse. There was something about the island that didn't sit right with me. And some things you can't unfeel.
The Lightkeeper. I don't want to say anything yet, but the dialogue and subtitles seems very weird to me. Well, would you look at the time? Oh. First I need to put my belongings inside the room. The water is so loud and wet. I'm already getting, like, the sensation of, one, the movie, The Lighthouse, and two, What Lives Under the Lighthouse, I think is the game. The Threes, Land and Island, Radio Room, Docks, yeah, I guess we're going in the lighthouse, right? We don't live in the radio room, right? We live in the lighthouse. Even though that's not how it works in the movie. They have an actual, like, building. That's not how it works anywhere. But I guess it's connected. It's a very loud siren. Can I climb the ladder? Nope. Okay. It's worth a shot. I just need to find the front door. I also don't know if I should be exploring. Or if I'm on, like, a linear path. What do we have here? Flashlight. For now, it's of no use to me. But I can't get through the dark nights on this island without it. Okay. We're just leaving that there for later. So, yeah, this is the same dev. There's no related item in your inventory. That did, Amenti, I believe the game was called. It's the, Egyptian style game. There's no related item. I guess I am trying to skip a few beats. This is my room. It's very quiet. Maybe the last keeper forgot it here. Yes, they forgot it. The picture of the Threes. It seems these keepers were here at some point and now are dead. How very nice. Let's see. We have to have the pipe. Looks like every keeper has one. I feel like smoking is a very common thing, and you have nothing to do majorly. Also, just of the times. Matches and memories fade, but the glow remains. So I have a pipe and cigarettes. I really love smoking. The light unveils the truth. We have my hat. And photograph from the days of war. My only photograph from the war. When I served as a commander in the Observer Squad, 1917. Same year they laid the burden of a grave mistake upon me. Same year they laid the burden of a grave mistake upon me. Mistake that struck down our own men. Yet I escaped it, cleared my name, and left the blame buried where it fell. Interesting. So I have a haunted past. It's too early to sleep. Well, I dropped off my stuff. Okay. It's getting dark. I should turn on the light. A match. Oh, we're turning on the light here. I thought I needed to turn on the lighthouse. Not a haunting photo at all. Well, do I need... No, I probably already have matches. Do I need to turn on lights throughout the building? Use the match. Burn the chest. Maybe I do have to light the lighthouse. Oil can added to the inventory. I love the atmosphere so far, though. But what I was going to say, and maybe I'll just say it now, just due to the fact that it's so quiet. It felt like AI. I don't want to be the one to, you know, shout that out, but it feels weird. At least with the subtitles. Maybe that's the reason why the subtitles felt very strange. It's not compatible. I don't know what I'm doing. Out of oil. You have to refill the tank. Okay. I guess we did have to turn on the lighthouse. I just, for some reason, started a fire. Easy. Way easier than in Under the Light. What Lives Under the Lighthouse. What's out here? Sunset is near. I better switch off the foghorn. Why would I switch off the foghorn? It seems like you would want the foghorn on. I'm unfamiliar with lighthouse keeping. So, don't quite know what would be the downsides of having it on. Oh. I wish I could just push the door open. Can I not take this? If it's sunset, and I'm going out at night... Wouldn't I want the light? Yeah, I really do want to explore, but I feel like I could be here for a while, just meandering about. Besides, we need to know what the heck's going on. How do I turn this off? Well, I found a valve. Is this how I turn this off? It is indeed. Man, I'm doing an expert job. And with only minimal, mental drawbacks. Are you supposed to have, like, a person with you while you do this? Seems kind of weird that I'm by myself. Also, did I not, I'd better switch off the foghorn. Yeah, did I not do that? I don't remember the birds being there. Guess that's where we're going. What's going on over there? That's even weirder. That there wasn't any voice acting for that, but there was in the intro. Which makes me think that there was no voice actor. It'd be kind of weird to pay for a voice actor to then just have them do the intro lines and then nothing. Use the outhouse. Very nice. It has a porcelain throne. I figured it would just be a hole in the floor. Feel free to prove me wrong, though. I mean, maybe we'll find out in the credits if somebody was credited or not. Which if it is AI, that's a shame, because I am enjoying the vibe of the game so far. Hey, what are these three dead people doing? Oh no. So, that's why the birds are crying out. I just figured it's because they're seagulls. Can I have that? I don't know what it is, but I want it. The key. Maybe the last guard left it for me. I need to find out what it unlocks. If I had to guess, maybe the big chest. I keep seeing like figures. I think that's just a seagull or a stick. I don't know, what is it? Like, is that just me? Like, oh, the mermaid statue. Okay. Well, the mermaid statue can remain. But I keep seeing things like that. Like just that really small outcropping. It just kind of sticks up. It makes me think that it's a person or something. God, I wish I had an eyeglass. I wish I could zoom. If this key does not open this chest, I'm gonna be upset. Oh, that's the lighthouse. Wait. Where was it? Yeah. It was here. Open sesame. Very nice. We have a haunting photograph. Father Abraham stands before the lighthouse, raising a large cross high into the storm. He seems to be forcing back unseen demons, as if the very tower itself had become cursed. The image carries a sense of dread, like a desperate attempt to hold back something overwhelming. To the next keeper, I'm leaving this note because there are things about this island you won't be told. If you knew them, you'd never agree to stay here. Back in 1912, 3 men were stationed at this lighthouse: Jonathan, William, and Victor. Who's the third guy? They were all experienced, reliable, and in good health when they arrived. 2 weeks later, when the relief boat came, everything had gone wrong. The light was out, the rooms were a mess, furniture broken, windows smashed. The strangest part was that the men were gone. Not a single body was found. Only bloodstains, torn clothes, and signs that they went through something terrible before they disappeared. I think this is a warning. This place is not as quiet as it looks. Interesting. For the next keeper, beneath the lighthouse stands a cellar, locked and long forsaken. They say no man should enter it, and perhaps there is true, yet I know what lies within. Shadows, whispers, remnants of those who came before us. It was Father Abraham who dared to break the silence. In the dust of the hidden chamber, he uncovered signs A mark that spoke of no natural fate. He was certain the 3 missing men had been claimed by sea devils. For days he labored, placing holy symbols across the island, hoping to drive the creatures away, but his prayers found no mercy. The men never returned, their bodies were never found, and still Abraham swore he felt the presence of the drowned ones, their wailing cries twisting through the wind like broken glass. Remember this, 3 crosses by the withered tree are not graves. No earth holds their remains. Abraham placed them only as a token, a warning, a memory of what the sea itself chose to swallow. Was a bummer for me. I'm already here. I can't do anything about it. Okay, there's no, like, checking behind. Whip. Long sea journey has drained me. Tonight, I should rest early. Don't have to tell me twice. I'm taking a nap. Should I, you know, I feel like maybe I should talk more like Willem Dafoe. Do a very sea captain voice for 90% of this. But the main character, he didn't have that kind of voice. And he definitely didn't have the voice of, I can't remember the other guy's name. Okay, this is, interesting scenery we have here. Hey, are you 3 dead? Zombies? Sea ghosts? Aw, something ate your crosses. That's a big bird. I thought it would have been a seagull. I got attacked by a giant bird. And now a giant bird is attacking my window. Interesting to see a raven, or a crow, or whatever you would want to call it, all the way out here.
Finding out about those 3 keepers rattled me, but fear like this doesn't hold weight for someone who's lived through the war.
Okay. Whoop, back to my duties. The sun is rising. I should turn the light off. How do I do that? Do I just flip a switch? Do I... I'm assuming I flip a switch. Flip. Yeah, there we go. Man, running a lighthouse is easy. Is that blood? I can jump. Oh, that is blood. Is that all? Has that always been there? Huh. You know, let's ignore. Oh. What the hell? Where did this blood come from? That's what I said, but apparently I had to walk away in order to investigate. Who died in here? Dead bird. Blood is dripping onto the lamp. Weird. Yeah, I bet that would create some weird colors. Should I get... I need to clean the light. How do I do... Oh. I just have a rag. I figured I would have needed a, like a bucket. Man, it bled a lot. I also didn't clean the whole thing. The thick fog is rolling in. I must activate the foghorn. Hang on. Jeez. Not done. It's so squeaky. Also, whoa. Isn't, I swear I heard this from somewhere. Isn't the glass like a special kind of glass or something? I wouldn't think that you would just be able to just wipe it clean like that. I don't know. It seems like something weird. Like some weird detail of like, oh, it actually needs special cleaning. You can't just use a rag on it. I have no idea. I don't know anything about a lighthouse. It just seems like a thing that could possibly be. I don't know if I should explore anywhere. Then again, exploring hasn't really gotten me anything. I found a mermaid statue and that was it, and then nothing happened. I wasn't even able to pick it up. Spin the lever. Oh wait, no. Does not work without burning charcoal. How does one... Wait, do I not have... Oh. I thought I had matches on me, but... Turns out I didn't have these matches on me. Okay, now... It is a cool sound effect. Or just, you know, the actual sound. The morning feels refreshing. I could use another cigarette in the open air. How does one do that? Godzilla? What the heck was that? That didn't sound like thunder. Hang on. This is gonna annoy the crap out of me. I keep seeing this little thing stick up. What is it? Is it another statue? And I just trip and fall. Game over. I think it is another statue. So apparently I have a really good eye for spotting odd shapes. Oh, it's not a statue, it's a chimney. Yeah, that's kind of like a statue. Can I enter? Oh. Oh. Mysterious handwriting. Finding the carcass of a bird once or twice a week is nothing unusual on this forsaken island. But should you begin to see them every day, scattered lifeless upon the ground, know that darker days are drawing near. Yet no bird carries an omen as grave as the crow. Among keepers, none doubt its curse. Did you ever glimpse a living crow upon this lonely rock? Be warned, calamity is at hand. Calamity not unlike the fate that befell the three keepers before you. Well, that's not good. That's not something I want to hear. In this really dinky little hut. Okay, well, this is going to become prominent later, I assume. But it's not prominent now. It's kind of cool, though, that I was able to explore it. I was half intended for it to lock me out and do the whole, like, nah, you need to find the special key later on night 4. So, you know, I can appreciate that. Problem is, I don't think there's much other places to go. Radio room, foghorn, docks, well. Yeah, we pretty much explored the whole island. Strangely. It's not as big as it kind of lets on. Well, time to sit on this creepy bench. Just constantly smoke. Constantly. Oh look, the omen I'm worried about. It's a very chill bird that is just up in my grip. Leave me alone. Look, it wants my cigarette. That bird wanted my cigarette. What was that? Also, there's more birds going nuts. At the well. Again, the birds are restless. What's happening this time? It seems like there's a dead guy in the well. Ooh. There's a lot of blood in that well. Can you birds stop dying? Yet another dead bird. There must be something meaning behind these deaths. The bird looks like it's melted. What in the world happened to its textures? Like, its beak just kind of bleh, like it just drips off of its face. Look, I'm busy. Someone up there? Hey, you stay there. Don't go doing things I wouldn't do. Or do. I'm not your dad. Ugh. God, I wish I could open doors faster. I'm so slow. Actually, I feel like I'm pretty fast. It's just the doors that are slow. Man, how'd this guy get up there so fast? Oh, keys. Thanks, man. I needed these for the job. A secret key. I have more than just a secret key. I have a whole ring. Must discover what the key belongs to. I'm gonna guess. Excuse you. I'm gonna guess, the basement. The only thing that is locked at the moment. I wonder, could I... Ooh, I really wish I could... I just, like, yeet myself off this? Ah! I'm afraid that I'm gonna break the game if I keep doing that. Whoa. Not compatible? That is shocking. Huh. What the heck is it for, then? So I got... Hey, what's your deal? Who's dying? What the heck? What? Okay, well... it's probably for that. Can I open anything else? Nope. Well, time to open the funny door. My God. Not again. I swore I'd never touch this poison again. I can't. What, you lack self-control? You could just lock it up again. Nope. Okay. It just immediately cut to black. Yeah, you could just lock it and huck the keys into the ocean. I immediately began to drink. I swore I wouldn't touch the stuff as I'm mid-uncorking a bottle. What a terrible beer. I feel such shame. So this is me, a man who can't even keep his own promise. Hopeless. Where the heck am I? Is it all gone? Oh no, it looks like I only drank like a bottle. Maybe 2. I passed out from 2 beers. Midnight has already passed and I still haven't turned on the light. This is horrible. I'm getting so fired. Drinking on the job like this. Oh. Give me this. I need this. I desperately need this. Actually, very cool detail that the, like, you can't really see out in the dark because of the reflection. Getting stuck on geometry. Again, everything about this game so far is very cool. I love a good slow burn. It does make me wonder, though, if I'm just missing some extra spooks. Because I haven't really noticed anything else besides what's been... my eyes. What's been handed to me. I should turn the foghorn off. Like, it would be interesting to see if maybe there were, like, figures or things that I just haven't noticed. But who knows? Okay, now I definitely need this. To the foghorn. Actually, I didn't need it as much as I thought. It's actually very well lit. I suppose... Wait, isn't it... Didn't he say it was midnight? Why is it so freaking bright out? It's because of the reflection from the moon is illuminating the sky. Even though there is no moon. And there's a dead bird in here. How the heck did you get in here? This magic bird. I can't stand seeing these dead birds again and again. I mean, eventually they'll all die out. They're apparently really bad at surviving. Okay, I was about to say, like, are we gonna actually hear the thunder boom? I saw the flash of lightning and then that was it. I'm so sorry. Generally this is... Yeah, this is when you disappear when I approach you. Something's wrong with this island. It's not safe. I have to get out before it's too late. I must head to the radio room and contact the communication officer. This island is no longer safe. Okie dokie. That's actually the most reasonable thing I've heard a protagonist say ever in the history of ever. He witnessed something very strange and immediately was like, I'm out. Call for help. What? The game lagged out when that jump scare was supposed to happen. Did he say, look at me? Well, Mad Max? Witness me. Now how do I work this? Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. Yep, nope. It doesn't tell me anything. Can I light a fire? I don't have any matches. How does one work a radio? That just went in a circle. That doesn't do anything. God, I'm really bad at this. There's only two options. What the heck? Is there some other part of this? Okay, wait. Does it need power? Is that... Oh my god. Yes, I knew that it needed power. Hey, we got there quicker than I, you know, what could have been. Yes, I figured that out first try. Okay, now I start flipping switches. Arthur, Naval Station. This is Arthur Lucian. Do you copy? Over. Naval Station. I hear you say. Arthur, I can't stay here anymore. This island, something's wrong with it. Arthur, strange things keep happening. Get me out. I quit. Naval Station. What you're seeing isn't real. Isolation does things to the mind. You're imagining it. I understand how you feel, but you'll have to hold on. 5 more days. Then I'll send someone to relieve you. That's the best I can do. Now stop calling. Do your duty. Don't bother me again. If I quit and don't light the light, then so what? Like, the birds are mourning. Now where are you mourning? Maybe if you guys would stop dropping like flies, this wouldn't be such a big deal. So when the flashback, or jump scare happened, it happened here. There's a broken plank. I wonder if they just murdered each other. I would assume. And so maybe they're just haunting me that way. Maybe something is weird here and they're just, you know, their ghosts are aggressive. Is there a random anvil in the middle of nowhere? I'm coming, birds. Jeez. There's so many dead birds. So many more to go. Also, wouldn't there be at least, like, one lifeboat? Maybe that's what I'm going to find out, is that the lifeboat is ruined. I'm sorry, what? There's a baboon head. Keeper's mysterious note. I know they lied to us about the fate of the 3. Beneath this lighthouse, in the cellar they sealed, the truth still lingers untouched. They keep it from us, for they think ignorance is safer than knowledge. To them, our lives are nothing, mere bodies chained to this cursed rock, worked like beasts until we break. If what devoured those 3 should come for us, they will not mourn. They will replace us. As easily as a broken tool, survival then must be ours alone. Why does something sound like it's on fire? Severed hand wrapped in chains. Interesting. The decay isn't too severe. It looks severe, it's black. Like the nails and whatnot. The veins are black. It seems to once belonged to one of the previous lighthouse keepers. Skull of an unknown creature. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go now. I guess that's just supposed to be the rain. I guess I'm leaving. I'm going home. Or something. I don't know, I'm afraid that I missed something. But I haven't gotten some sort of direction yet. I wouldn't know where to begin, though. Unless I do just try to leave via the lifeboat. Ah, who dragged in the goo? Who did this? You better not be in my lighthouse. Or else you're gonna have to... What? No. They locked me out of my own lighthouse. This is my lighthouse. Who dares? Is that a parrot? Oh. Qajar rule ends in Persia. Was that always there? Who's playing this abysmal music? Ah, that was my light bulb. Can I light this? Nope. Whip. Alan Base Kabzood? What? Oh. Did I break something? I have no idea where to go. Maybe we can open this door now. Nope. Oh, my eyes. Were the walls always covered in such scratch marks? I'm locked in. Hey. Hey, what are you doing? You're allowed in too if you want. Nothing's changed there. But something is here. Mysterious note. There is no escape. As long as the light remains hidden on this island, the demons will not release you. They will gnaw at you, tear at you until nothing is left. Find the light. If you are pure, it will fade to silence, but if you bear the weight of sin, the light will burn brighter, until death comes to dreadful... so dreadful the gulls themselves will weep. Huh. That's not good for me. That's not a great sign. I have a feeling the character has many sins to bear. Also, I'm locked in a house with no escape. Oh. Wow, you're a big guy. Hey, have you always been dead here? Who is leaking in my house? Nope. Okay. Is it above? I just hear a very wet noise. Where is this wet noise coming from? Oh. I'm being murdered by a dead body. Game saved while you were murdered. Interesting. Mostly because I had no comment on the dead body. It's a very gentle wake up from being strangled to death in your sleep. I drank again. Yeah, that's the thing too. Just break the bottles. Pour them out. Are they actually like dwindling? I can't open the other one. I threw that so hard. I must find out what's going on down in the basement. Oh, everything's changed too. Interesting. So it is definitely leading towards that direction of... Was there always a hallway? Yeah, there was a hallway. Wait. Okay, there wasn't a long hallway like this. Hey. What the heck is this? Oh, I think it's an army helmet. Like a World War I helmet. It was dangling with barbed wire. Hey, bird. I don't know what it was, but I'm locked in. Open all the windows. It's my only way of acting out. There's no clock. Well. Whoa. Did something go by the window? I have no idea. Well, I'm trapped in a hallway. Not anymore. You took lives from others. Yes. I'm pretty sure if I didn't do that, somebody else would have done it in a war zone. Can I open all the windows? Oh. Oh, I found a thing before I even needed to find a thing. I don't know if I should open every window now. Starting to get the sensation that maybe one of these windows will in fact try to kill me. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Nope. Okay, well. Stop. Stop doing that. Oh. You wasted your life. Doing what? You're gonna have to be more specific. Something feels off. At least the outside is normal. That would have been weird. Just seeing the whole thing upside down. Ah, the floor ceiling is leaking. I'll stop you from leaking. Here, I'll open the windows. There. Oh. Handwritten note. You turned the truth upside down. Okay, so this is how I probably got away from it, right? I lied. I didn't own up. Hey, buddy. Hey, no. I need in there. I'm just opening windows again. Hey, come back. I need that door. Oh, you think you're so clever moving. I'm catching up. Hey, gotcha. Man, this is a long hallway. I'm gonna go in the basement. Even though it's still locked, nothing's changed, right? Yeah. Where's our key? There's gotta be a key down here somewhere, right? Maybe a hammer. Maybe I just go nuts and just start whacking at it. And again, I think we've already crossed that stage. I am in fact nuts. Bonkers. Fruit Loops. Wacko. Insane in the membrane. Hey, a key. This isn't dangerous at all. That's fine. Ah, I can't go up there. Down we go. Man, I really want to do it, but I am afraid that the game will just break. Can I do it like a little, like... It seems like there is an invisible wall. At least up there was. The door changed colors. Interesting so far, but it is starting to bleed into what lives under the lighthouse. I just really hope it's not a moth monster. But it has a very similar concept, because what lives under the lighthouse did kind of the same thing. There's a door within this door. Almost has a similar layout, too. I need the second lantern. I don't know where that is. Also, that sound effect sounds... it's gonna really probably... If other people haven't felt this way about it yet, it sounds like just the fart sound effect that you hear on, like, a lot of videos. Just that really, like subsonic fart noise. I'm sure people that know what I'm talking about, but I need something to break this. I didn't want to say anything, but every time it happens, it's just like... it just sounds like a fart sound effect. Hey, do you guys have any... oh. Perfect! That is a clunky looking axe. Anything back here? Nope. Aww. What is this? Cain and Abel? That guy didn't have a great time. And my door's gone. Joke's on you, I'm armed with an axe now. Victor's note on William's killing. When old Jonathan realized the devil had crept in onto the island, he fled below, thinking we could hide, but this place only grew darker. Jonathan warned us, the devil still waits. We must not surrender, but William, he had already lost. Drunk, twisted, consumed, I could see the devil crawling inside him. He raised his hands against us, against Jonathan and me. He meant to kill us both. I stopped him. I had to, and yet he begged for forgiveness. I was blind with rage, with fear, with something I cannot name. I swung the axe. His head fell. I burned the body, hoping it would end the nightmare. It did nothing. Jonathan sees my act as surrender. He is right. My fury, my fear, it was the devil's will. I did not resist. My sin is no less than William's. I mean, it doesn't... oh, here's the door. It doesn't sound like you really have much of a choice. You're being possessed at this point. Then again, I guess this could just be a... like, haha, they were crazy. That is a strange sound. I'm assuming that's the spin that this could go into, but I'm not sure. I don't know if we're actually going to get a supernatural element in this. Hello. So you're not a ghost, huh? I sure hope you don't disappear and prove me wrong. Can I squeeze through here? I can. He's gonna disappear. I'm gonna go around the corner and his body's gonna disappear. I'm gonna look like an insane man. I have found Jesus. That is the most JPEG looking JPEG I've ever seen in my life. Apparently, Jonathan had great faith in Jesus. Victor's note for Jonathan. Jonathan, we have been trapped down here for over a week, and I can't bear it anymore. Every shadow, every whisper, the devil is here in every corner. William tried to kill us. He almost succeeded, and I am the one who brought this terror upon us. I am a fool. I surrendered too easily. I killed him. I thought it could protect us, but all it did was confirm how weak I am. How damned. If William's death was just as forgiving end, then mine must follow. I deserve it. I'm sorry to leave you here alone, but I cannot stay. Burn my body, Jonathan. Burn me. Cleanse this place of me and the devil I carry within. Yeah, it just sounds like they went nuts. Like, nothing actually happened. There was no evil spirit. They all just crumbled under stress. And superstition? Question mark? I don't know what I would prefer at this point. Cross. Jonathan believed that the sacred symbol might protect him from the darkness ahead. That's why I'm leaving it behind. Because I don't require protection. What the heck is here? Why did I come here? There's nothing here. I thought this was a ladder, but... I guess I'm going backwards? Is this a thing? No. I'm extremely lost now. Okay, so that's where he was hung. Hanged-ed-ed-ed. Is it not this way? Oh. Dedoy. Yeah, I had the key. Completely forgot about that. I found a chain. Oh, well. Okay, just the chain. In the well. Pull the lever. The well honked at me. Did I... Oh. It's on that side. Don't... Oh. Let's try again. What? Okay. You think you're so funny. Ha ha ha. Heh. Yeah. The fact that it just spawns. Yeah. You think you're so great. There's blood on that. Was there always blood on that? Oh. Mysterious note. As long as you flee from truth, the light will flee from you. Yet in the end, the light unveils truth. I think it meant to spell the, but something happened. Arthur. I don't know what that means. Oh. Hello. Oh. Well, this is a bit awkward. Oh, there's also no door. Pull the lever. I just don't get anything now. There's no light, there's nothing. How do I, what do I do here exactly? Hey, the light. Oh. I'm back in the war. I don't know if I grabbed my gun or not. Your king and country need you. Enlist. Am I a radio operator? I do need something. I don't know which one's my bunk. Trying to spot something that stands out. Britons, once you join your country's army. Why do you have barbed wire in your barracks? Seems a bit odd. I don't know what I'm looking for. I would assume it was a... Oh. To my dearest mother, how I miss the warmth of your kitchen, the smell of your cookies, and the sound of the children laughing in the yard. Out here it feels like another world. I keep telling myself I'll come back and everything will be just as it was. Hold on to that thought for me, Mother. It is what keeps me strong. Soon I will walk through the door again and will forget the war ever touched us. With all my love, your son. I'm reading his letters. But you wouldn't let me live. Well, it was a whoopsie daisies, I assume. Was it a whoopsie daisies, or was it just, you know? Oh. A match. That did not look like a match. That looks like a lever. Yeah, a match? Keycard stores a physical or digital pattern that the door mechanism accepts before disengaging the lock. Keycards are frequently used in hotels as an alternative mechanical. First commercial use of the keycard was to raise and lower the gate at an automated parking lot. This feels like it was pulled straight from a wiki. Is that a play on the word? Because a wiki is like a lighthouse keeper? Hello. I seem to have caused a major issue.
Since I started keeping this light,
I went bonkers.
Every night, it falls on the wrong places.
August 10th, 1918. Amiens, France. Amiens? No idea.
Observer 1, this is Iron Fist. I repeat, this is Iron Fist. We need enemy coordinates now. Observer 1, we don't have time. The planes took off. Send enemy coordinates now, over.
Copy that enemy position. 38 degrees southwest, under the lighthouse.
Under the lighthouse? That's hard to bomb.
The coordinates were wrong. We hit our own men.
You done beefed it. I have a feeling he's not going to get over this. It seems like a pretty major thing for the character. I feel like he's just gonna... He's gonna do basically what the last three did. Now I gotta make it to the lighthouse. Excuse me. You know, I apologize, but I feel like that's not gonna help the situation. Something got me thinking they're not gonna accept an apology. Can I go any other way? No. Oh. I'm surrounded by lighthouse. Can I do anything else? Can I call for someone else? Civilians, children. This was their shelter. Man. You really messed up at your job.
Breaking report from the Western Front. British forces have pushed back the enemy. forcing enemy troops to retreat. Key positions are now in our hands, and morale among our soldiers is high. This success marks a significant step forward in the ongoing campaign. More updates will follow as the situation develops.
Why am I listening to British radio? Can't do much else. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Yeah, maybe I can go back. I'm just sprinting. I feel like I was just here before. I messed up. That's an understatement, I think, at this point. Ah, geez, guys, I done goofed. I'm blacking out. I'm being surrounded by lighthouses. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I really don't want to stare at a bunch of lights, but... Yeah, I don't know how many times that's ever happened in, like, actual history, but I feel like that's not something you can just kind of let, like, you know? Yeah, it's an honest mistake. Like, if that was something that you did, I feel like... Finally, got you. Even if they just kind of accepted that as a mistake, it's like, I mean, yeah, the ramifications would be immeasurable. There's a lot of goo in here. You wouldn't be able to recover from that. That was a very difficult thing to do, to just slide a bar. And now I'm getting out of the basement? But I did get the light. Which makes me think that I, like, finally forgave myself. Wasn't that the whole thing? About the light? I have no idea. I'm spitballing at this point. That is a big bottle. They got that mega pint. These are huge bottles. Jeez. Look, I love wine as much as the next guy, but that's a lot of wine. Oh. I'm sorry, what? We must find Janitan? What? We must find Janitan? Who's Janitan? Am I going crazy? None of these open. I'm encased in rock. Oh. Hello. Aliens! They actually... I'm sorry, what? You're gonna have to speak. Okay. You guys just have to speak a little clearer is all, you know? We going back into the basement? Guess so. Back in I go. I thought I overcame my demons. I thought I fought my inner self or something. Are you dead? No, he's moving. It's so beautiful. Touch it. Finally, you came, Arthur. You know me? Stay down. I can smell the devil clinging to you. I didn't know there'd be a multiple choice segment. What happened to the other two? They prayed, then they stopped. They lost hope. And when hope dies, the devil takes his due. Of course, their deaths weren't the end. They rose again as his children, and now another soul has joined them. Where is the light? The light, where is it? They thought we could bury hell itself. We hide it beneath the only tree. Next morning, the tree was dead, and this island, every breath, every shadow turned into damnation. Are you still here? Been down here all this time? Time doesn't matter here. Alive, dead, our souls rot in this pit. The devil won't release us, not while the light is buried. Have I given in to the devil too? Then it's true, I've given in. The bottle's in the cupboard. The devil left them for me, didn't he? No, you carried your damnation with you before this island, before the light. Your sins carved a darker beast than any devil. There's no running from it. What are you saying? You are the thing you fear, Arthur, the very shadow that feeds this island. It's you who brought death upon the birds. It's you who keeps the devil smiling. And now the devil is here, closer and closer still. Is that the devil? Ah, that's not good. We cool? I don't think we're cool. I can't move, by the way. I can jump, though. I am the devil! Question mark. Man, I really shouldn't have drank all that wine. This is actually just a PSA of heavy drinking, alcoholism. Am I alive or did I die? Nope, we're still going. I'm shocked. He was right. The truth never changes. How many days have gone by? How long do I have to wait for people to show up? What? Facing. Surrendering. Escaping. Oh. I do not want to get all three endings. Unless it's freakishly easy to do so. I don't want to play through this game 3 times just to get 3 endings. I feel like the most cinematic one is going to be facing it, right? Like, that's the whole point. He needs to face the truth. Surrendering seems odd. Because surrendering, I'm assuming they mean I'm going to break the light and the devil wins and then I'm like free to go or something like that, you know. I feel like facing it is more interesting. Then again, all 3 endings could be the same. I could just die. Because if I escape, who's to say I actually escape? God dang it. I thought I just... Wait, is this it? Give me that. I'm unburying you. Or burying myself, I don't know. There we go. I feel like I should face it. That's the most... That feels canonical to me. He goes through this arduous journey. He's got to face his demons. I don't know how digging up a dead guy does that, but, you know. I guess he just plans on jumping in. Man, I really shouldn't have looked at that light. It evaporated me. The Lightkeeper. Yeah, I think I die in every option. That to me feels like the most logical thing that happens. I escape, I probably die out in the ocean. I surrender, I probably die because I'm letting the devil win. It seems like no matter what, I'm probably gonna die. And now I'm just another one to haunt the island. Dark Phobia Games. Yeah, very interesting game. Very cool. Very cool game. Yeah. I will check to see if I can get another ending. Facing, surrendering, and escaping. I feel like escaping would be the second best option, right? Because surrendering just has that idea of just like, oh, well, the you know, the devil wins, the evil wins. Maybe I'm misinterpreting this whole game. And I've just actually blacked out everything. I'm just curious to see if something actually different happens. If I die in escaping, I'm not doing surrendering. Because, I mean, yeah. I don't want to get I don't want to do every ending just to find out that it's, you know, I die, the end. Get me out of here. Why didn't I do this earlier? Oh, whoops. Yeah, give me that. Why didn't I just do this way earlier? I think I'm gonna die out in the ocean. It doesn't look great. It's a storm. I'm in a little dinky rowboat that I'm no-clipping through. I think I'm gonna die out in the ocean. Oh, never mind. 20 years later. It just shows the cross. It just shows him dead.
There's something different about today.
April 31st, 1945, London, England.
This is Radio London with breaking news. Adolf Hitler is dead. The devil is dead. The devil is dead.
It's like the past has awakened from its slumber, calling me back.
And then he goes back. And, oh, I didn't actually know I would keep going.
That Adolf Hitler is dead. Yes, you heard right. The devil is
Hitler is dead.
state that he died in his bunker as Soviet forces closed in on the city. The Allies
Interesting.
continue their advance.
The devil is dead.
Europe now seems closer than ever.
Is that all this was? I was just living long enough to see Hitler die? There seems to be a man up there. I don't know what kind of man. He didn't look like a lighthouse keeper. I don't know where the heck I'm going. Is this my car? I don't think I have a car. I think I'm homeless. I think I'm a very badgered old man. I walked in a giant circle. The devil is dead. No! They turned Big Ben into a lighthouse. Haunted forever by a lighthouse. And then I died out in the streets. I guess? The devil still got me.
This is Radio London with breaking news. The devil is dead. The devil is dead. The devil is dead. Tonight, the city breathes easier. Tonight, the world breathes easier.
The Lightkeeper. That definitely felt like the more canonical ending. I don't think I'll be getting the surrendering ending. I feel like that's just gonna be another, like, face. That one, that felt like the actual ending. Yeah. It was a fun game. I will say I don't know, it could have done more with the atmosphere. It started off strong, but then it felt like as it went on, it just kind of hit kind of this, I don't know, like stereotypical vibe of just, you know, it's hard to explain. It just didn't really, it didn't land for me, I guess. Which is a shame, because I do enjoy the idea of, like, a lighthouse horror, right? Like a, you know, mental, psychological horror. What Lives Under the Lighthouse is a good game that kind of does that, but it does the thing that I was afraid this one was going to do, which is, you know, oh, there's an actual supernatural thing and you're not crazy. There is just, in fact, a weird thing under the lighthouse. Even though I think What Lives Under the Lighthouse also does kind of a story about like sins and, you know, acceptance and things like that, fate. This game, I think, goes more into the, you know, psychological with, you know, which is a shame because it could have went into the psychological with just a person going insane from loneliness, but instead it brought it into like this World War I background. It feels like it being a lighthouse keeper made no difference for the story. It could have been a World War I, like this could have took place in London post World War I, and it could have just been him living his everyday life. It didn't really need to be in a lighthouse, I guess. Like, there's nothing that really pertained to the story about them being in a lighthouse. And I guess maybe that's my problem with this game right now, is like, I was hoping more for it to delve into, like the movie, like going insane from isolation rather than just, oh, I'm, you know, I have PTSD, which, again, is a very cool concept for a game, but it's very strange on how they just took one prominent thing and then just, we'll put the guy in a lighthouse. But who knows? Maybe I'm just being nitpicky. There was no credits. So I don't know. I guess we could click credits. There is no voice actor. So I think they did use AI voices, which is a shame because they didn't do a lot of voice acting in the first place. They could have just made it all text. It didn't really need the voice acting. So like the AI stuff, it was unnecessary. If it's AI, if it's not AI, feel free to let me know, and I'll show all the egg on my face and, you know, and humbly apologize, but I'm pretty sure it's AI. The text seemed weird. There was a few little minor glitches, I think. I don't know. They seemed very off. Yeah, I don't know. It's an okay game. It's a short little experience. It's a cheap title for a good horror experience, I suppose. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. What do you think about this game? What did you think about it? And if you play it for yourself, let me know about the surrendering ending, you know, or some of the things that I missed. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that I missed. It did feel like it just kind of blew by. Like, I didn't really experience a whole heck of a lot in terms of, like, ambiance, which is a shame because, again, I was really hoping this game would bring more of a lurking horror, but it kind of, I don't know, it just kind of snowballed into you're in a dark tunnel and there's a bunch of weird stuff, and instead of, like, kind of seeing things crumble apart around you. It does do that a little bit, but then it very quickly just kind of goes into this, like, oh, war flashbacks and some weird psychological stuff, and you're not really in a lighthouse, and it's not really that creepy. It's just completely, you know, dark and, you know, a whole different setting. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Of course, if you want to play this game for yourself or some of other Dark Phobia's titles, there'll be a link down in the description below where you can check out this game and kind of find your way towards their other titles. Of course, though, if you want to support this channel, feel free to like the video, share it around, friends, family, things like that. We also do some lore videos on the side. So, you know, in case you're interested in that, we also do some of that. And of course, subbing is a great appreciation. It helps let the channel reach new heights, new goals, things like that. It's always great to see new people swing by, leave comments, let me know what their thoughts and opinions, and, you know, have a chat. And of course, hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.